Hello and welcome to the Holly Empress. Do you feel like there's something that you need to let go of, but you're not quite sure what it is or how to do it? Great, this is the reading for you. We are gonna pull 5 cards. The first card will be what you could let go of. The second card will be why it will be to your benefit to let go of that. The third card will be what does it mean to let go of this thing. And the fourth card will be what will come in to fill the space that letting go of this thing will give you. And the fifth and final card will be advice on how to let go. So let's get right into it. For what you need to let go of, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is associated with daydreaming primarily, and what you need to let go of is something that has been a strong focus of your daydreams for the past while. So if you have this whole world that you daydream about, that you create narratives about, and that you almost live in instead of this physical world, Spirit is calling you to let go of that a bit. Daydreaming can be a powerful manifestation tool, but there's a lot of different steps to manifestation. And right now, Spirit is calling you to pull back on this step specifically. Daydreaming isn't in and of itself bad, but for you right now, it's in your best interest to let go of daydreaming for a while. And it doesn't mean that you're not gonna get the things that you daydream about, but you are being asked to let go of the daydreams for now, at least. And the reason why is the Tower reversed. Letting go of these daydreams will allow for a dramatic internal transformation to happen within you. And this is a transformation that is long overdue in many ways. And that once it happens, your life will be transformed in a way that is really positive and really necessary for you to continue on your path. This transformation requires a lot of surrender, which is why letting go of your daydreams is important, because daydreaming is a way to try to control, right? That's why it's an important manifestation tool. But right now, you need to actually surrender, and that will bring about a very powerful transformation that is very necessary for your journey. What it means to let go, we have the King of Wands. To let go of this daydream means to gain your power back, to gain control of your life back. I know I was just talking about the importance of surrender, but in the sort of paradoxical way, surrendering will actually give you more control over your reality and your passions and your desires. This daydreaming happens in many ways because you are letting your desires rule you, and letting go means that you will rule over your desires instead. And then you'll be able to move in whatever direction you want, rather than being dragged about by your daily desires. And this letting go is primarily an energetic endeavor. It is about turning your energy away from these daydreams and towards something else. And the thing about energy is that energy can't really be fooled in the same way that maybe words can be fooled or other people can be fooled. But your energy isn't fooled by what you say. It just reflects what you truly feel and what you're truly doing and the vibrational frequency that you truly have. So you have to truly let go of it. You can't just kind of half-ass it or pretend that you did it. What will come into the space that is left open by this letting go of the daydreaming is focus. The Two of Pentacles reversed. With the Two of Pentacles upright, it's about juggling a lot of different things. With it reversed, what will be able to come in is a focus. With the coins here, it's a focus on the material, where you'll be able to engage in your passions in a very material way without being distracted by everything going on in your daydream. You'll be able to rest better and you'll be able to work better, which will overall improve your quality of life. You will also be able to let go of pointless commitments that you don't really need to be engaging with or participating in, and instead focus on what's truly important to you and what will truly bring you financial and material stability. Finally, advice for how to let go. We have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, I think the key word is boredom, right? And this letting go of the daydreams will be something that will bring you a lot of boredom, right? That's why you daydream in the first place, because let's be real, this physical reality can get a little bit boring sometimes. You can get much wilder, richer, extravagant content basically in your daydreams than what reality provides to you on the day-to-day, the drudgery of the day-to-day. And the advice here is to sit and stay with that boredom. Don't immediately reach for the daydream anytime you feel a little bit bored, a little bit disconnected, a little bit disengaged. Sit with that feeling, stay with that feeling, and that will increase your endurance, and that will make you stronger, and that will be an important part of the inner transformation that you need to undergo to be able to reach your goals in a sustainable, effective manner. So if you feel bored, that means it's working, and that means that you're doing the right thing. This isn't about just replacing the daydream, right? Like, okay, I have this whatever daydream reality, and I need to let go of that, and then I'll get a new daydream reality. Nope. You need to reject that altogether. And it will be hard, but you can do hard things. Another piece of advice here is that if there's something that kind of triggers that daydream, reminds you of that dream reality that you're letting go of, to have a kind of like, whatever sort of attitude towards it, to reject it energetically, like the King of Wands was talking about. But you don't need to get mad at it or go out of your way to avoid things that remind you of your dream reality, because then you're still letting yourself be defined by that, you know? So if things come across your feed that remind you of that, you can still watch them and then scroll away after it's done, and don't fixate on it, you know? This is about your energy, you turning your energy around away from this, not about trying to control what the universe puts before you. You know, you can't control that, and the more you try, the more frustrated you'll be, because surrendering is really important here. So a couple more questions came to me while doing the reading, so we're gonna pull a couple more cards. One, what is the time frame for this letting go? Basically, how long will you need to let go of your daydreams before you're able to get this internal transformation? And second, what will this internal transformation transform you into? So we're gonna pull two more cards to answer those two questions. So for the time frame, we got the Eight of Coins reversed. If the Eight of Coins was upright, I would assume this means like a long time, but with it reversed, I feel like it's not gonna be such a long time. My estimate would be about 8 months. 8 months of really putting into the work of cutting yourself off from this should be about the time frame that you need to get to this reverse tower moment where you're gonna have a dramatic, necessary internal transformation, and that transformation will be into the Page of Cups. And I was surprised when I saw this card, because I had a feeling sort of like, okay, if I'm having a huge transformation, I would like to transform into a queen or a king, you know, into something greater, more advanced, right? But it also makes sense, because if you're having a transformation, you're sort of starting at the beginning, so you're starting at the page. And from the guidebook, the Page of Chalices embodies a childlike excitement at prospective emotional connections. Decisions are led by a sense of optimism and naivete. This card indicates wonderment and appeals to the part of you that indulges in following your dreams. It signifies a good time to meet someone new and favors impulsiveness and letting one's intuition lead. So this transformation will turn you into someone that is better at listening to their intuition, and there's more optimistic. And even though the thing that you're letting go of is these daydreams, you need to let go of them to be able to actually follow your dreams, like the Page of Cups. So that's today's reading, everyone. Not the best of messages, I won't lie to you. I feel like this is not the sort of message I would like to hear in a tarot reading, but I think it's very important to share messages that I feel are authentic and true to what Spirit wants me to say, rather than just like cheery or mindlessly positive. I feel like there is much more value in authenticity, even if that authenticity is hard, than in baseless feel-good sort of messages. And I hope that you also feel that way and find value in authentic messages, even when they're hard. And I like that I pulled these last two additional cards. I feel like they brought a little bit more positivity to end on a positive note. Like, this is what you have to look forward to if you do the hard work. And I mean, 8 months is not that long. Like, 8 months feels doable to me, you know. 8 months, okay, I can handle 8 months, and so can you. You can do hard things. And I've rambled on for long enough, so I'm gonna go now. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading. I hope to see you at next readings, and thank you for being here, sharing your energy, sharing your presence, and that's it. Bye.